Hi, this is Club JoJo, and we're here with another great interview with one of our door guys. You want to state your name?
I'm Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Good.
Good. So tell me about how old you are.
I'm 42 years old.
42. You look young.
Thank you.
All right. So you want to tell us how tall you are?
I'm 6'6".
6'6". That's a great size for your position. So tell me, with that in mind, what is your current occupation?
Oh, well, off and on for the last 2 decades, I've been a door guy. I work security all throughout the Kansas City metropolitan area.
Awesome. So how many places do you think you've done security in?
You know, off the top of my head, I'd probably have to take my shoes and socks off to count. But I've never been fired from a place, so there's that. Always try to move forward.
That's great. So it sounds like you've kept the city and the state nice and safe for the last few years. So tell me, what's a typical night for you look like?
You know, the majority of the time, you're just kind of sitting back waiting for something to happen. You just kind of want to sit back and observe. If there's any staff that needs any additional help out with that, you always want to lend a hand. But pretty much you're just kind of just sitting back and just kind of observing the crowd.
Nice. So can you kind of tell us how would you deal with an unwanted guest?
Well, everything is situational, and it kind of depends upon what's going on. Generally, the majority of the time, it's something kind of a light infraction. Somebody's done something maybe they haven't even realized that they've done. So we try to be as polite as possible until it's time to no longer be polite. But yeah, the worst case scenario, we just try to contain the situation and notify the police.
Sounds very professional. So do you think the staff kind of considers you a hero of sorts, kind of keeping everyone safe?
Maybe not so much a hero, but it's something you could definitely rely on, like a big brother of sorts.
Right.
Kind of a big brother situation, yeah.
For sure. So do the guests or the staff show their appreciation to you? Do they tip you? Do they, what would be a type of appreciation they would give to you or show you at the end of the night?
Sometimes I'll get a tip. It's on occasion. The majority of the time I end up getting rewarded with usually a beverage.
Yeah.
A beverage or two,
So honestly, what would you prefer?
Oh, money, absolutely.
Right?
Tip cash. If I could pay my rent in Jameson, I would, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
So you guys hear that? Show your whole staff an appreciation in tips. We love the money. Thank you. So do people recognize you outside of the club when you go out?
Yes, surprisingly. Yeah, it also kind of depends upon the place you're working at and how busy the place is.
Yeah.
If you're working at a smaller venue, you might not get so many pats on the back. If you're working somewhere larger, people can just kind of swarm on you.
Right. Do you think that people idolize you?
I don't know about idolize, but I would definitely say they're definitely curious about my particular lifestyle and how I handle things, and just because the majority of the time I'm out in public, but it's me being a professional. It's not me letting my hair down. I'm out to do a job,
right?
As compared to a leisure situation.
I think a lot of people would love to be in your position until they knew what it really takes to handle these situations. What type of personality do you think it takes for someone to do your job?
It does take a very specific type of personality. You definitely can't be hot-headed. You definitely have to be able to make decisions on your toes, because time's critical with any type of situation. But patience is a big part of it, and also doesn't hurt the ability to be able to handle yourself in terrible situations. So patience and just trying to make the right call at the right time.
Awesome, right? So I have to know, do a lot of women hit on you?
Well, of course, I'm viewed as the big teddy bear, so,
Yes.
But yeah, on occasion, I will get a young lady or two who'll come up and kind of inquire about some things. But yeah, it does happen.
being the big
Good family.
protector.
Yeah.
So you guys, this is a great guy. If you've ever been in our state, which I might mention down in the comments, but this is the guy that's kept us safe and sound. He is sharp, he is witty, he is professional. Thank you so much, Jesse, for doing this interview with us. Anything that you would like anyone in the public to know about, like if they're coming out, a proper etiquette, anything you might want to add?
If I had one thing to say to someone that's never been on the other side of the fence of working service industry, or
Yes.
I'd say be respectful. These people are out here sacrificing their time, and if they're good at it, they're trying to make sure that you're having a good time as well. I understand everybody's got their moments, but all comes down to just the golden rule. Just try to live by the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have do unto yourself.
Oh, that's perfect. What a way to end this interview. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
All right, safe travels.